What is your mindset coming into camp, knowing that all the jobs are open?
Just to have fun with it, and just to put myself in a position to win a job. And don't take anything for granted. Just grind every day.
What part of your game are you working on the hardest right now?
I'm working on every single aspect of my game. I feel like I can grow and get better, and be a better player and help contribute to this team. So I'm really just working on everything this spring.
I asked you, I think it was out in Phoenix, was it hard for you sitting this past year? Now that you look back on the experience, how did it help you grow?
It helped me grow a lot, on and off the field. I grew up a lot, just appreciated, the moments when I got on the field and I got to be there for a national championship and contribute on special teams. So I was just thankful just to be there.
What could you learn from Wayne Gallman and watching him?
First, you can learn how to practice, man. The guy practices at 110% every day. He's just a workhorse. He's just grinding every day. He just basically showed why he was, the leader of this group and one of the best backs in the country.
We've seen how well you can catch the ball out of the backfield and how good your hands are. Is that a part of the offense that we could really see more of in the coming year or two?
I really don't know, man. Got to leave it up to Coach Elliot. He make all the executive decisions. So, but I hopefully, that can be a part of the offense, growing with these backs that can catch it. I really think we should do that.
How much emphasis have you put on pass blocking this spring?
A lot. In order for me, to get on the field, I have to be able to pass block. And Coach explained that to me, and I said, yes, sir. So, going to work, just putting in the overtime in the weight room, just to get my body ready, and just to have a shot to win. What's up, dude?
How's that guy doing blocking for you?
Oh, he's doing a wonderful job, man. Dude played as a freshman. You've seen him grow a lot during the season, man, and step up. He's just a beast. He's a beast. He's gonna be 10 times better than he was last year as a freshman.
Was your mindset coming into camp, I want to be the starter, I'm going to be the starter? Or
yes, sir. Definitely it is. Definitely what you want to come in as. But even with that, every day you're going to have to outwork those guys. A guy like Adam and a guy like CJ, man, they come to work every day. And I really appreciate that. They push me on and off the field. And I really appreciate having those guys around, because I really never had that. Guys push me in my, segment, and those guys just do that. So I'm able to get better.
You lose Jay Guillermo, obviously, but do you think this offensive line can be better than it was last year?
Oh, yes, sir, definitely. I think we're deeper. We can play a lot of more guys and just be effective, you know what I'm saying, with the tackles and the guards and, the centers that coming along,
Thanks, Tavien.
Yes, sir.
when you no, you go ahead. So talking about that wanting to grab the starting spot, when you met with Coach Elliot, what were the things that he said to you? Hey, I know he's real big about pointing out, here's what you have to do. What did he say? You have to do this to be the guy.
He actually didn't say anything. He said, he just wants me to focus on getting better every day. If I get better, then I will eventually, fight for that top spot. And, he just talked about academics and, staying out of trouble, and everything matters. And everything does matter when you're going against those two guys.
What do you think it was that kept you off of the field last year? Was it Wayne or was it Tavien in practice or what was it?
I'm not going to blame it on anybody else. I'm going to say it was Tavien. Sometimes I didn't feel as confident as I was in high school, but I'm getting back to myself, so I'm just letting the game come to me and just really just dominate in everything I do.
When you look at this spring practice, is it, when you were looking at it, did you say, okay, this is my time, really looking forward to it? Is this a grind for you? How are you approaching it?
Oh, yes, sir. It's definitely a grind day in and day out, Do you see who we got on our defensive line? And, the linebackers too, and the secondary, man. You got to grind and your segment, you're deep and you're good. So every day you got to come with your work hat on and just be one of those guys that's gonna go out there and grind for the job.
How did you do in the scrimmage the other day, and how did the offense perform?
I think I did pretty well. I think the offense did pretty well, with a lot of new weapons and a lot of new guys, coming out of red shirts and not really getting to show what they had last year because the guys who played in the previous national championship, I think we're going to be real special, a real young group, but we're going to be definitely special.
Who's showing out at quarterback so far?
I really let the coaches decide that. It is what it is, man. I wish all those guys the best.